And I am raw to the bone. Happy fucking hump day, y'all. Let me give y'all the vibes to start this hump day off. Y'all know I'm going to give y'all the same shit I give you all the
Step
time.
one, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun.
Step
two, get some good, some food in you.
Come on
Step
in.
three, grow hard about what you wanna be. Step four, everybody just do your thing.
Hey, wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
Set your affirmations, aspirations.
Come on.
I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation.
What?
Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how
One
you
step
make
at
it.
a time.
Set
Hey,
a
so
goal,
blessed.
control, and the steps
Hey.
you take 'em. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day.
It's called replication. What?
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up. Hey, Miss Shalonda. Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Hey.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day. So life ain't easy, yo. I think there's a reason, though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo.
What?
Sometimes I'm high, other times
I'm barely breathing, y'all.
You always gotta
Come
fight
on
and hide
in.
from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison they ride. Head full of flaws, so
It's
she
Wednesday,
doesn't
y'all. We made
Don't
it.
ever stop
Midway.
unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost.
Hey.
Yeah,
So I'ma fake it till I make it. What? Come on in. Question and answers. Question and opinions day.
You grow, you show yourself the foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation.
Hey.
I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation.
What?
I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man.
What? Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a
good day. Wake up.
Today's gonna be a hey.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Hey.
Today's gonna be a good day.
What?
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. I still have a little bit of rumbling when I cough, which is annoying, but I can't complain. I'm feeling better each day. I feel more and more like myself, even though this morning I'm so extra tired, y'all. I've been laying around sleeping for days, okay? And so yesterday was really my first full day of activities and just being up, right? Hey, Madison 1228. And so I was up the whole day yesterday. And not only was I up the whole day, not only was I up the whole day, but I was up the whole fucking night too. I just got in this groove last night. You ever get in this groove and you turn your Alexa on and you just jam into the music? That was me last night. I don't know what the fuck happened. But baby, I am feeling every bit of it this morning. Okay. I was having a jam out session last night. The music was good. I was feeling good. For the first time, I was feeling more like myself last night. And so I didn't want to let that feeling go. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Johnny Leon Hill. Hey, McCliver. Hey, Glamour 47. All right. But today, y'all, I'm so tired. But that's all right. I'm not complaining because listen, I laid up in the bed recovering from COVID for days. And so last night was my night to enjoy myself. But again, I'm paying for it today. But I don't care. All right. Good fucking morning. Happy Wednesday. Miss Shalonda Ray said, same. My energy has been real low. An energy drink didn't help. Girl, I know why my energy is low. That's because I tried to I tried to get it all in last night for the days that I couldn't do shit. Okay? Yes, thank you, Johnny, for reminding me of that. Right? So Johnny is letting me know, hey, Hearts of Fire. Johnny is letting me know, take a nap. So I could be up for arts and crafts. That's right. I need to be up for arts and crafts. Today is Wednesday. Y'all know what that means, right? That means tonight at 8:30 p.m. Our resident Coffee with Friends member Johnny Hill. All right, and Nicole and Stephanie are gonna be on arts and crafts. What y'all talking about tonight, Johnny? You want to let us know what you talking about tonight so that we be ready with the comments and shit? Are we talking about a specific movie? Are we talking about what are we talking about? All right, let us know what we talking about. What we showing up to tonight? 8:30 p.m. Arts and crafts. Georgie, you and Ghost were probably out celebrating birthday celebrations last night. Okay, so you probably feel like shit like me. Okay, and Shalandere, she's feeling low energy too. Hey, yoga girl, Sai. Georgie said, "Man, by 11:23, I was dozing. My homegirl called at 11:25 because she thought we'd be out. By 11:27, I was asking what she was getting into tomorrow, which y'all know is Black people's cue for girl. I'm, yeah, you were in for the night." You remember the days. Now, okay, I'm saying remember the days because I'm 55, right? Hey, blissfully evolving. But y'all remember the days we used to plan, hey, Saab, we used to plan to go out with our girlfriends and shit. But the night didn't start until midnight. Y'all remember that? Baby, if you call me to go out now, we better be meeting at 6 o'clock. Listen, when my girlfriend be like, meet me in the city, I'll be like, I'll be there at 3. The fuck? I don't I, I can't plan going out at midnight anymore. By midnight, my ass is ready to come the fuck home and lay down. But do y'all remember when we didn't even go out? Like when people used to be like, I'm ready to leave and it's 10 o'clock at night. We'd be like, no, man, that's too early. The club don't start hopping until about 11:30, 12 o'clock. Mm-mm. By midnight, my ass be like this. I'm ready to go home, y'all. See, I can't do that going out at midnight no more. If you don't catch my ass by 6, 7 o'clock, I don't know. I don't know. I'm hungry. That's a good sign. My stomach is growling. McCliver said, what you did last night? Why you so tired? Listen, I was catching up for lost time, McCliver. I was. I was jamming to the music. I was having a great time last night. I had a good time last night. I did. I feel it now. But you know what? I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Hey, Soulful BBW. Good morning. Good morning. Today is Hump Day, Wednesday, Questions and Opinions Day. So, you know what the fuck that means. That means anybody on here can ask any questions, give your opinions, aka Assholes Day, right? Because opinions are like assholes to me. Everybody has the fuck one. And what we're going to do is respect everybody's opinions, okay? Period. Um, Johnny said, we're going to talk about, we are going to talk about what we are excited to see, celebrity news, and some other fun topics. Yes. What are we excited to see? Yes. Come through. I love it. All right. Georgie said, if I wake up around now or earlier, I need a nap. If I am going to be out past 8 p.m., it's still the same. We can't do shit because we want to go so early. Yeah. I got to get out early. AG is feeling better. He said yesterday, he texted me last night, and he actually said he was feeling better last night. All right. And so that's a good thing. Thank you so blessed for asking. I'm gonna let him know that you asked. Um, Roy be dropping gems of I'm being fresh over here. No, I don't be. I just said I was tired. What the hell? Y'all got vivid imaginations. I said I was tired. I was up all night listening to music. And then McCliver tried to act like I was doing something other than. And Georgie trying to act like I'm dropping secret gems. I'm just over here being tired, y'all. I'm hungry too. I must have exerted a lot of energy listening to music last night. Johnny Leon Hill said in DC, the club started letting the ladies in free before 10, so the club could be jumping early. Yup, I remember those days. I used to try to get there when it was free. For real. For real. Heart to Fire said, I used to party, shower, go straight to work, and do it all over day after day. Now 9 p.m. is bedtime. Baby, remember that, Heart to Fire? Listen, me and my cousin used to go to this club called New Speaks. It was called New Speaks on Saturday night. And it was on over there out by Houston and Bleecker Street. And we used to get to the club around midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, and we used to pack a knapsack. And in our knapsack was a change of clothes, not to come home in, a change of clothes. So when we got there, we would go to the DJ booth. We would change our clothes into like a little tube top, some little shorts, because it was house music all fucking night. When we came out the place, it was daytime, y'all. Sunday fucking morning. We would get on the train, the 6 train, fall asleep on the platform, fall asleep on the train, wasn't worried about anybody snatching our asses up. Those were the fucking days. We would get home the next fucking day, not even at 7 o'clock in the morning. We would get home like 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. The fuck? What were we doing? Having a good time. So I know that feeling, Heart to Fire. But let's get into the day. There's a couple of things I want to talk about before I get into question and answers. Question and opinions day. Anybody got questions? Throw your fucking questions up there. You need advice on something? Throw the advice up there. All right, that's what we here for. Today is question and opinions, aka Assholes Day. But listen, y'all, I was so riled up yesterday about the Sesame Place thing, right? And Hearts of Fire, you were riled up the fuck with me, okay? I will let him know, Hearts of Fire. Thank you for that. Hearts of Fire was riled up with me. We were trying to leave reviews. I don't know how many of you guys tried to go leave a review for Sesame Place yesterday, but I couldn't find the review section on their website, so they must have took the section down. Then I went to Yelp to try to leave a review for Sesame Place on Yelp, and Yelp posted that they were not taking any more reviews from Sesame Place because they had a high volume of reviews coming in for Sesame Place. I posted it on my page, y'all. Cause that shit had that shit had a bug up my ass. Like I really wanted to write a whole paragraph on Yelp and directly on their website. So they are trying to do damage control, but I didn't give a fuck. Okay. So I posted the comment from Yelp saying that the comments, the review comments were turned off for Sesame Place, and I tagged Sesame Place. Now I know I'm a nobody to Sesame Place, all right. But if enough of us keep posting and keep tagging, thank you for that, Johnny Leon Hill. I will let him know. If enough of us keep posting and keep tagging at Sesame Place, pulling them to the carpet, guess what? They'll have to do fucking more than turn off their comment section, their review section, right? People, let your voice be heard. Every time I could think of some shit to say about Sesame Place, I post and I tag Sesame Place to let them know I'm tired of y'all shit and everybody's shit that is doing shit like this. And you just gonna hear my mouth and all the shit that come with it. And I'm gonna at you on social media. Okay? Now, I don't know if they can report your page for adding them too many times and call it spam, but I don't give a damn. Every time I could think of some shit to say to Sesame Place, I'm going to say it and I'm going to tag them. All right? That's my contribution. All right? I'm going to fucking make noise where I think we need to make noise. The more of us that do that, the more they will hear. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, we got to and not just them, any motherfucking company that behaves in the way Sesame Place behaved. Spam their ass by adding them. Comment and at their signs every time you comment about them. Let them know that your voice will not be silenced. This is a good way to use social media. Shit. Okay? Of course they did that shit on purpose. Of course they did. Okay? Hey Jello, good morning. Um Georgie said, "Good morning, protagonist. Good morning, Amazon. Good morning." Georgie said, "Yeah, we gotta virtually jump Sesame Place and every other page that we wildin'. Yes, got to. Got to. This is how your voice is going to be heard. All right. Well, today is question and assholes day. And you know me, I went and grabbed something from Six Brown Chicks because I love that site. Okay. And so I'm gonna read this. And then I want you guys to tell me what your thoughts are. All right. Exactly, Miss Shalonda Ray. I'll go to IG, Facebook jail if it means I'm speaking up for the little brown girls and boys. Exactly. Exactly. This is what I'm talking about. Let's use social media for this. We use social media to crack on each other, prank each other, roast each other, do all kind of shit, right? Why can't we use social media to attack these motherfucking companies? Start putting these reviews up there. All right? Fuck Sesame Place and any other place that wants to hurt our little black and brown children. The fuck. Hey, Coach Donovan, good morning. So I got something to read for y'all because this is question and opinions, aka assholes day, okay? And so I have a couple of things that I want to read. I'm going to let me just check something real quick. Oh, before I read the Six Brown Chicks, where the fuck is Ghost and Fancy K and them? Because did y'all see the post circulating? I believe Shade Room posted it. It's about a lady suing a man over a first date in Michigan. She says she has emotional distress over a first date. All right. Now, if you, I mean, I understand. Like we are in some interesting times. The shit that we could sue folks for, right? Even though this particular judge, it was over a Zoom call. Court happened over a Zoom call. I'm here, fancy laying in bed. Okay. Hey, Ghost. Good morning. Um, this lady went out on a date in Michigan, and I guess the date wasn't to her liking, and she's claiming emotional distress. And she tried to sue the man. The judge lit her the fuck up. People, what are we doing? Okay, you fucking go on a date. Now I get it. Now I was in a group the other day, and I understand that people are frustrated out here in these streets with this fucking dating world. There was someone in the group that posted that they were catfish, but it's a different type of catfish. Not catfished in the sense that they didn't know what the person looked like and they didn't know the person's name, right? This is the shit that's going on in the dating world. Now, I understand that you might be walking away emotionally distressed from some of these dating experiences, right? But that doesn't mean that you could take motherfuckers to court and sue motherfuckers. Y'all motherfuckers are out of control, all right? But this one girl in the group that I'm in said that she was catfish, right? She talking to this guy. They are sending nudes back and forth. He sent her some dick pics and some shit, right? And she sent some nudes or whatever. And so he flew her out to see him. And when she got there, they video, so she know who she know what he looks like. She know he's who he say he is, right? But baby, she says she was catfished in the dick arena. See, I'm fucking done with y'all. I'm done. She said the dick pics he was sending, okay, was dick pics from a triple X, a rated X movie. He was using somebody else's dick. So she was dick fished. Okay, I mean the fuck, because he was who he said he was, but the dick he was sending her pictures didn't belong to him. Meanwhile, she was sending her nude pictures to him. She flew all the way there, got there, and didn't get the dick that she thought she was going to get. Now, that's some fucked up shit. Now, even though, again, I understand that you motherfuckers are emotionally distressed over some of these dates, y'all can't just go around suing people, all right? For distress, for emotional distress on a fucking date. Hey, AG, Hearts of Fire, Johnny Leon Hill, and a few others asked about you, asked how you were feeling, and they said they're glad that you're feeling better. All right. And so, You Hearts of Fire said, Hearts of Fire, you said a lie is a lie. How would y'all address that? The person is who they said they are, right? But their dick is not theirs. How would you address something like that? I mean, I would be mad and I probably wouldn't see the person again. But shit like this, people, we cannot take people to court for, okay? Let's stop this madness right now, okay? Let's stop this madness. Yoga Girl Side said, I want to see who the people are who were in those costumes at the time. As me too. At Sesame Place, right? I do too. That's why Hearts of Fire said she would have ripped the fucking head off of Rosita. That's the best response I've heard so far. Cause we want to see who the fuck is under there. You hiding under a costume, right? You know? Hearts of Fire said, my sister, oh my goodness, Hearts of Fire. All right, let me read this. Hearts of Fire said, my sister slash abuser passed away yesterday. My son asked if I felt anything. Of course, there are emotions attached to her passing, but my question is, how am I supposed to feel? Wow. This is a deep question, y'all. Coffee with Friends. Hearts of Fire's sister slash abuser has passed away. You know, there's a lot to unpack in this Hearts of Fire. Hearts of Fire's question is, how is she supposed to feel? Her son asked, how does she feel? All right. Now, Hearts of Fire, I know that there's emotions there, but I agree. How are you supposed to feel? Anybody have any input for Hearts of Fire, who just lost her sister, who was also her abuser? How do you mourn for someone that hurt you? How do you get closure on someone that has passed away that has also might have caused some childhood trauma? How are you supposed to feel? Who wants to come in and answer that question for Hearts of Fire or give her some words of relief? I'm dropping the guest link on YouTube for those on YouTube and Facebook, and anybody can come on IG. How is Hearts of Fire supposed to feel? That's a tough one, Hearts of Fire. You know, my mother is not on here, but it's almost like when my mom's mom passed away. Um, I could tell my mother didn't know how to feel, right? Yeah, that's a hard one. I don't know how you're supposed to feel. Anybody have any input? You know, I never had anyone close to me that passed away that was also my abuser. Okay. And so I don't know how I would feel. That's a great question. Anybody? Miss Shalonda Ray said the lawsuit was so funny. Baby, if we could do that, you know how rich I would be. I'm telling you, if you could take people to court for emotional distress from, you know, a bad date, the courts would be fucking busy, y'all. All right. Yes, Coach Donovan, I called it dick fished. Okay. Miss Shalonda Ray said, I hate confrontation, so I'll just take the L and never call again. Yeah, that's a good one. I might take the L and not call again too. You know, I don't know why people catfish, but it's so old and overrated. But we're going to pray for our sister. But what about the lawsuits? I'm still collecting responses about how is Hearts of Fire has a question. Her sister slash abuser has passed away, and her son asked her, how does she feel? And she's asking, how is she supposed to feel? Anybody have that experience? Johnny Leon Hill said, if you are emotionally distressed by the first date, okay, this is Wednesday, we jump around. We jump around anyway, but especially on days like Wednesday and Friday. If you are emotionally distressed by the first date, she shouldn't get married. I guess the next question, did she just see his package, or did she have sex with the dude and it wasn't good? Child, I don't know. Is it emotionally distressful when sex isn't good on the first date? Or the first encounter, right? Because you might not have sex on the first date. It might be the first encounter. It might be. Okay. Um, Coach Donovan said losing a loved one all is always hard, even if it's an abuser or an absentee parent. Yeah, I can imagine. Donovan said, I lost my biological father many years ago, and my sister expected me to cry and attend the funeral. Well, I didn't, uh, and I kept it moving. Okay. Listen, you know, it's hard to tell people how to feel. Hey, mother, good morning. It's hard to tell people how to feel when they take on a loss of any kind, no matter if it's in a situation of an abuser or not, right? You know, this is so personal. How you feel and how you mourn someone is so personal. You know, based on your experience that you might have had with that person during their life, based on anything that you might not have healed from, based on, just shit. Everyone has to unpack their and unheal the best way that they can. That's a loaded question, Heart to Fire. You're gonna have to feel however you feel and unpack that. Whatever that is, it's deep. It's deep. The general said, I honestly wouldn't know how to feel in that scenario. I know the general. Isn't that's a heavy one? You know, I had made peace with my dad because for years I was not happy with the situation of me being in a broken household, but I always had my parents in my life no matter what. But I wanted it differently. I wanted it how we would see it on TV and in the cartoons. And so I was angry for some years. But I worked on healing and repairing those relationships. And so when my father passed away, I mourned him in the way I felt the emotions of losing him, and I didn't hold anything over him at that time. Heart to Fire, this is why I tell people, and I say it, and when I tell it, it sounds easy, but I know it's not easy. We have to try to move to closure before we lose our loved ones, right? A lot of us make mistakes in our lives that we can't come back from, right? And sometimes we have to take every opportunity there is there is to try to repair these relationships and try to get some closure before we are no longer here, right? Mostly, this is probably why people say, and this is why there's a saying that says forgiveness is not for the other person, it's for yourself, so that you have some closure. I'm still working on that part, y'all, because I'm not the easiest to forgive. When you do some shit, there's some shit that I just can't forgive for. But I'm working on that. Right? I'm working on that, right? And so the best thing I could say is, if you've got some toxic relationships out there with your loved ones, right? If you feel it's important to work on healing that and mending those relationships, then do so, right? And if it's not, then do like Coach Donovan did. Walk the fuck away. The most important thing is protecting your peace and working on your own self healing. So, Heart to Fire, I don't have an answer for you about how you're supposed to feel, but work on that, unpack that. That's a healing opportunity. Okay? That's my advice, but it's like opinions, and those are like assholes. The general said, one of my social media friends has a podcast that unpacks emotions of different situations called Unpacked Bags. I love it. Definitely dives into emotions and feelings, going through all kinds of scenarios in life. I love that. Unpacked Bags. I love it. Okay. Aquanda said, oh, wait, let me go up. We got some activity on YouTube. Georgie said, Heart to Fire. This is hard. Mhm. I personally never leave a negative space with a person who deliberately hurts me. So even if I loved you at a point, You kind of died when I had to let you go for treating me like shit. So you did a little funeral, say la vie, farewell when they hurt you. Okay. Aquanda said, my father would abuse me physically and verbally when I was a kid. I was 2 when it started. When I heard that my dad died, I still cried. I still cried. That was the day that I forgave him. Why do we wait to work on our issues after the person has passed on? Mm, look like a deep morning, y'all. Coach Donovan said, I felt nothing when my absentee father died, and I did wonder if I was wrong and should I have felt something. And you know what? No one can answer that. The emotions are ours individually, right? No one can answer that. Should you have felt something? I don't know. I don't know. I never felt anything when my mother's mom passed, but my whole world felt like it tumbled and fell apart when my father's mom passed. It was like a whole piece of me was missing when my father's mom passed. It was like I lost a part of my world. But when my mother's mom passed, I felt nothing. It was like another day. It was like today is Wednesday and tomorrow's Thursday. You feel how you feel based on your experiences with that person. I don't know if it's right or wrong. Hey, future Miss Missiso. Coach said there is no right answer. Just got to do what gives you peace. And that's it. And that's a motherfucking word. There is no right answer. You just got to do what gives you peace, hearts of fire. And that's an opinion, aka asshole for your ass today on a Wednesday. So we don't know how you're supposed to feel. But what we do know is do what gives you peace. That part. Johnny Leon Hill said, sorry to hear about your sister, Hearts of Fire. When my father passed, it took me years to fully unpack my feelings. I went through a number of emotions and I found that even though my feelings were, let me go down, up and down, I realized that all my feelings were valid and it was okay. I didn't have to feel bad for the negative emotions I felt as well as the positive. Allow yourself to go through it and know it's okay. I motherfucking love y'all. Allow yourself to go through it and know that it's okay. Mm, I love it. I love it. Georgie said, if your feelings don't align with how others feel or want you to feel, so the fuck what? Don't force a feeling if it ain't there. Your feelings are yours. They're not mine. They're not Johnny's. They're not Georgie's. They're not Future's. They're yours. Feel how you feel and work through those emotions and unpack that shit to journey to your peace. It's different for everybody. Protagonist said, Hearts of Fire, I just be confused. Whichever feeling I feel, I embrace. Here's a super hug from Super Kev. I love y'all. Okay. AG Photography said, I believe Hearts of Fire is entitled to feel however she wants to due to the circumstances. That part. That part. Our experiences with people are our own individual experiences, right? And how we react in our emotions to those people while they're here and after they're gone is based on those experiences. Okay. So I can't tell you how to feel. No one can tell you how to feel because your experience is not mine. Feel how you feel and work through those emotions and don't feel guilty about none of it. None of it. Unpack that shit. So Blessed 2021 said, I'm still trying to figure out how to feel. I went through that when my cheating ass husband passed away. We couldn't have a funeral because it was during COVID. You know, you and my girlfriend, I told the story on here before. My girlfriend's husband had a heart attack. So blessed. It's so funny. You and her have a similar situation. He had a heart attack and died in his car at a red light. And side piece showed up at the hospital. Girlfriend realized that her husband was having an affair. He was dead though. No closure. He couldn't explain. Couldn't say sorry. She's crying for her husband at the same time crying for the infidelity. At the same time, mourning for her husband and mourning her broken heart because he was cheating. And she could never have that closure from him because he's dead. It was a rough funeral. It was hard to get through. And she too, so blessed, said to me, I don't fucking know how to feel. My emotions are all over the place. I want to hate him, but I love him. I want to say, I'm glad he's gone, but I miss him. I want to ask him why he cheat on me, but do I want to know? I want to mourn for him, but does he deserve it? It's a lot. My girlfriend went through that same thing, so blessed, never getting any closure for something he did and having to mourn him and hurt and heal her heart at the same time. It's a tough one. The general said, just got asked to speak to kids in my community about what I do. Probably the best feeling ever to help inspire kids that look like me. Yes, I love it. I love it. Heart to Fire said, my sister would beat me up. All right, I have to share this on the screen. We're having a deep hump day today, y'all. And I say to y'all, I say this about Coffee with Friends. Coffee with Friends, we shed tears on here. We have shed tears. I've shed tears. We laugh on here. We play a lot. But there are days we're going to get heavy, y'all, because this is a healing platform. And in our tears and in our joy, there are lessons and there's healing. Today is one of those heavy days, but it's okay because our Coffee with Friends member needs us and we're here for her. All right. Heart to Fire said, my sister would beat me up, verbally abuse, and some touching, all when she was supposed to protect me. So let me say that I am healed long ago. I am who I am because of it. I forgive, but I don't forget. Mm. I talk about this often. I throw it out there. And I say, oftentimes we we struggle with trusting strangers with our children, right? And we trust siblings to take care of their siblings, right? But in Heart to Fire case, her sibling overstepped her bounds and abused her verbally and physically with some touching. Right? This is something that you had to heal from Heart to Fire, that you worked through. Now in her death, right? You have already forgiven her, but you never forgot. Do we ever forget? No. Nope. As long as we work on our peace and know that whatever has happened to us in our childhood is not our fault. And we have to heal from it so that we do not pass these generational curses down to our next generation and the generation after. This is why it's important to heal and get your peace so we can stop the trend of this pain. Good morning, one reliable sim. AG said, I felt nothing when my dad passed away, and I continue to feel the same way. I've always felt about him. I never knew you. Mm, mm. This is why I tell fathers it's so important to make amends with your children and mothers. Make amends with your children. Fix what you broke. Stop these generational curses. Okay? Heal and bring peace. Okay? We have a lot of damage that we grew up with, a lot of childhood shit. Things that we don't forgive our parents for. And when we lose our parents and our siblings that have harmed us, we wonder how we're supposed to feel. Another burden. Jello said, my condolences to you and your family. Maybe she can write a letter to her sister of forgiveness. Forgive the abuse. Forgive her for robbing you of being able to mourn. True. And it seems Jello, Heart to Fire stated that she did forgive her sister. She just hasn't forgotten. Right. And so what does forgiveness look like? Does forgiveness look like, oh, I forgave you, so now everything is well in the water? No. To me, forgiveness is I'm accepting that this has happened in my life. And I'm accepting that this is just my opinion, y'all. And I'm accepting that I can't change this, right? But I'm also accepting my ability to heal and move past this so I can have some peace, right? That's what forgiveness looks like to me. I'm still working on forgiveness in various areas, forgiveness of others. Okay. First, I'm working on forgiving my motherfucking self. Okay. I'm still apologizing to me for mistreating me. And then I'm going to work on forgiveness of others. Okay. Just for my own peace. That's an individual journey, y'all. Okay. Live link. I put it. Oh, wait. I thought I put it up there. Here's the live link. Here you go. There it is. Um, Bello said, forgive her for the sister relationship you could have had. Yes, the relationship you could have had. Forgiveness may bring you peace. Yeah. The general said, I'm definitely going to go through some things when my dad passes. No, he is not on his deathbed or anything at this time. So if you know that, the general, what is it you think? This is just a question, right? Because I know relationships are hard to work on when there's a lot of pain, right? But if he's alive, since he's alive, not if, because we know he's alive, you just said that. What do you think you can work on while he's alive? Is there anything you can work on while he's alive? The general said, my condolences to you and your family, and do what's best for you. No one else has the right to answer how to handle things. Yeah, yeah. Heart to Fire says, I didn't tell my son that for the past month that I've prayed with her daily. I say this to say, even though we go through some things, just don't stay there. I have always felt alone, so I'm good. Mm. A lot of times we say we're good, but are we? That seems like a defense mechanism. I'm good. You know, when someone says, I'm used to doing things alone, I'm good. Is that good? Is that really good? I'm asking. You know, I have the saying of, I hate to depend on folks, so I do shit myself. Is that good? I want to be able to depend on people. So I have to work on my trust issues because I have trust issues. I also have um, abandonment issues that I need to work on, right? And I think I have some rejection issues, right? All stemming from childhood trauma. And a lot of us say, I'm used to doing things alone. I'm good. It's a defense mechanism. Because are we? Are we? Yeah. Woo, that's a lot. Find out he was cheating while he was dead. Yes, the general. Yes. No closure. Had to be hard. How was she supposed to feel? She was all fucked up and confused. Aquanda said back when all the abuse was going on, he would say sorry, but it would always happen again about your dad, right, Aquanda? Okay, I wished for him to just die and be out of my life. It took 27 years to get my wish. I felt free. Mm, that's heavy. You see the shit that we got to unpack? You know, it, people, it takes a lot to unpack and heal from the shit that y'all are talking about, that we are expressing here today on Coffee with Friends, right? And we wonder why it's hard for some of us to get into relationships. We wonder why some of us have trust issues. We wonder why, because we are still trying to understand the issues from the past and how to deal with that. It's a lot. Cheryl Lee said, I feel the same way, Georgie. I love you guys and the energy y'all bring. Help me through my day sometimes. And Cheryl Lee, that's why the fuck we here. We don't always know what you and all of you got going on. But what we do know is life is very tricky, right? One day you're up and the next day you're down, right? And a lot of us are operating from past pains and past traumas and asking ourselves questions that we don't have no fucking answers for. And that's why today is Question and Opinions, aka Assholes Day. This is the day that we come and we bring questions that we ask ourselves on a regular basis that we can't fucking answer. And so we drop it on the table and we do it together like a community. Not to say that the answers that we given is all true and all knowing, but baby, at least we are here giving our perspective, giving our advice, helping each other. Because sometimes it's a lot for one person to deal with. So, Cheryl, if we help you along your day, then baby, we doing what we supposed to do. Okay. All right, Hearts of Fire. Make sure you good. Check in. All right. Ghost said, how did she feel when her last man cheated on her before she got with her husband? Um, hurt, hurt. Um, but how do we all feel when our men cheat on us? Fucking hurt. Like our stomach hurt and we got a doo-doo and we feel like we gonna throw up. Y'all know how the fuck that shit feel when y'all be hurting our little feelings cheating on us. All right. But it ain't compared to the feeling when we walk our cat outside and another motherfucker lick our shit. Y'all motherfuckers cry different. Y'all motherfuckers cry different. See, women, we be hurt when y'all cheat on us. Yes, our stomach hurts. We can't eat. We lose about 10 pounds. Right? But when we tell y'all another motherfucker ate our ass, y'all cry different. I'm just saying. Okay. Jello said, I admire your son asking how you feel. Sounds like you taught him to love despite of your experiences. Pure support. Yes, I love that. Good point, Jello. Thanks for calling that out. Right? Her son was in touch with his mom's emotions. He cared enough to ask. I love it. Thanks for recognizing that. All right. Protagonist said, none of us are good. That is why we look forward to this safe space each morning. We're going to help each other get there, though. I love y'all. That's from Protagonist. We're going to help each other get there, he said, because none of us are good. Right. We know the Black community in a whole is still unpacking shit. We still unpacking being stolen. The fuck? We still trying to figure out why we homeless and we don't have a country. We Black Americans, but America don't want us. Right? Then we got to unpack our childhood traumas. Right? We got a lot to unpack in the Black community as a people. None of us are all right. I love that, Protagonist. Johnny Leon Hill said, I have a lot of the same traumas you do, Raw. And me saying I'm good or doing things by myself is for me. I don't want to be disappointed with my friends and to look at them differently. So I avoid feeling that way altogether by not asking for anything in the first place. And that is me. And that is me. I Like I don't even know, and you know why I know I still got a long way to go in my healing, but I've come a long motherfucking way because I don't even know how to ask like how do I even say what I'm trying to say? I don't even know how to have a man and tell my man I need shit. Like ask my man for shit. Like lean on my man. Like I want to learn how to lean on my man. Like not be codependent. That's not what I mean. But if I need him and I need his help with something, I should be comfortable in asking him for that. But baby, I've been let down so many times that I got these rejection issues and these abandonment issues that I be afraid that I'm gonna be hurt, my feelings gonna be hurt. And Johnny, just like you, I don't want to feel differently about them, right? And so these are things that I'm still working out, okay, with in myself. All right, none of us are okay. So Blessed said, and the woman he was cheating with passed away 2 weeks before he did, so there was really no closure. Damn, So Blessed. That's That's a hard one. Ghost has a question. Ghost question is, when a woman gets cheated on, why do y'all act like it's a new feeling? Is a man cheating not a normal thing? Not saying it's right. It's a good question though. Why do we feel like it's a new feeling when we get cheated on? Because it's a new man. And because you took us back to a place that we felt before. I mean, my personal answer is I, yes, it is a new feeling, right? It- did y'all hear Ghost question? When a woman gets cheated on, why do y'all act like it's a new feeling? Is a man cheating not a normal thing? Not saying it's right. If it's a new man, right, and he cheated on you, yes, you're going to be hurt because you thought y'all had something special. Okay, yes, you thought you had something special with the last man that cheated on you and the last man that cheated on you. But yeah, that shit hurts, man. It hurts. And you know what? For me, it hurts differently depending on my relationship. Like my first husband cheated on me, it did hurt. But it didn't hurt as bad as when my ex fiance cheated on me. I snot nose cried a lot harder when he cheated on me. So I guess if it's based on how you feel and how emotionally connected you are with that specific person that cheated on you. Now, if that person cheated on you multiple times, does the hurt feel the same each time? That's a good fucking question. I still was hurt though. The fuck. I still want to stab him with the same intensity. Anybody got a fucking answer for Ghost? Cause I'm confused. Cause the shit hurts. The fuck. I'ma ask the question in reverse, Ghost. When a woman cheat on y'all motherfuckers, like I said, and she take her cat outside and another motherfucker lick her ass, Does it hurt the same each time you get cheated on? The fuck? I need um Aquanda said, oh wait, let me go up. Yes, Amazon 46 Triple D reminds me to take a pause and let y'all know, if you're on IG, give me the hearts. And if you're on YouTube, give me the thumbs up, y'all. Keep me in the algorithm. Let me know y'all love me. I show the fuck up here for free. All right. I am DeCinta says, I love Coffee with Friends crew. Down to the raw bones. I love it. Yes. Um, Aquanda said, I'm still trying to figure out how to get to Sesame Place and beat asses. You and me both. We can't comment because they took the review shit down. The fuck? Georgie said, me either, Raw. I am uncomfortable asking my man for anything. But what is that, Georgie? Where does that come from? I'm afraid to be disappointed, right? And I'm afraid of how I'm going to feel if he disappoints me. But I want to be able to ask my man for shit. You know? I do. And I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about just stuff that I might need my man to do. You know, where does that come from? Not being able to ask your man to do shit for you. Afraid of disappointment. Afraid of rejection. How do we unpack that? Ghost said, it's always the same reason we cheat. Listen, the motherfucker is talking, y'all. And listen, y'all better listen because Ghost is dropping some gems and y'all not paying attention. Don't be sleeping now. The fuck? Ghost said it's always the same reason we cheat. It was just new pussy. We cheat differently. When y'all cheat, it's with the nigga y'all like. So, the fuck? Exchange of bodily fluids nonetheless. The fuck? So y'all in your feelings because we fucked a dude we like, opposed to y'all just fucking pussy? Make it make sense. The fuck. Interior Ruse said it's not a new thing, but you are hopeful that every man doesn't cheat. I am of the school of thought that every man doesn't cheat. I'd rather be alone than settle for that. Well, you see, I posted some shit the other day trying to stir the pot. I was like, most of y'all motherfuckers are single because y'all don't want to share y'all man. I posted that to be funny because I'm going to be single. I don't want to share my man. Like, I dibbled and dabbled for 5 minutes in my head about polyamory. I was like, maybe I could get into a polyamorous relationship. I thought about it. And I said, if the right opportunity came, maybe I could dip into a polyamorous situation. But then I said, nah, I like my man to myself. I don't I don't want to share. I'm not adult enough for that polyamory shit yet. The fuck? I know some of y'all motherfuckers are doing it without permission, but I'm not ready for the permission part of it. The fuck? Okay? Protagonist said, Roar, you need a man who got the answer before you ask. We exist. We just hurt, but we exist. Woo! Hey! That's the kind of man I need. Woo! Ah, that just made my kitty cat jump. I need a man that got the fucking answers before I ask. Shit. What? Manifest that shit. Thank you, protagonist. Georgie said it's a new feeling because you're shocked to have been duped by another liar. There you go, Ghost. There go some answers for your ass. All right. Interior came up with some answers. Georgie came up with some answers. A few people came up with some fucking answers here. Jello says Sesame Place was on Channel 7 News this morning. Good for their ass. What did they say, Jello? Because the fuck? They need... Fuck Sesame Place. I said it. Stop hurting our brown babies. Okay? Georgie said it's hella offensive to know someone is when you think you are protecting yourself by being in a relationship in the first place. And that motherfucking part. See, one person thought they were in a relationship and the other person was like, nah, I'm still spreading my kids around. The fuck? Right, Johnny Leon Hill. Can you help us, God? Help us, God. Johnny Leon Hill said, I hope we never get to the point where we normalize cheating. We don't want to normalize cheating. We don't want it. The fuck? Madison said, if you get hit by a car 2 times, I'm sure it's painful. Laugh out loud. Same as cheating ass relationship. You see, I was going to say some shit similar to that, but maybe. Great point, Madison. Great motherfucking point. Georgie said, that's like saying we should be used to being called niggas and not respond anymore because it happens so much. True, right? Or it doesn't matter how many times I stub my toe on the corner of the bed. Every motherfucking time I stub my toe on the corner of the bed, I want to throw all my furniture out and I want to stab all my neighbors. I still feel like that every single time. Okay? And then I Am Dissenter comes along. And she says, Ghost. She needs you to know she's speaking to you. It depends on your feelings and love for that person. And that is why I said it felt different from my first husband to my ex-fiance. When my ex-fiance cheated on me, I was like, I snot nosed the fuck, cry, snot dripping in my mouth. Shit. It's different. Depends on how you feel about these motherfuckers. Ghost said that's why it hurts different. Y'all fucked a nigga you had emotional ties with or ties you want. We just fucking cause we like pussy. They don't mean anything to us. No, they might not mean anything to you, right? But what if that woman that you fucked, she gets emotionally connected and now she's causing heartache for your woman at home. You see, sometimes y'all bring the unnecessary drama. Like when my girlfriend's man cheated, right? The side piece will call her and be like, oh, he ate my pussy and he did this. And my girlfriend would be like, well, you don't think he eat my pussy? Isn't that a part of sex? You ain't got to call me and tell me he ate your pussy. I'm assuming if y'all fucking, he ate your pussy. Where the fuck do you think he get the good pussy licking skills from? He eats mine on the regular. The fuck? Why do side pieces think they need to call the wife, okay, or the girlfriend and say, oh, he fucks me good and he eats my pussy and he does this. Motherfucker, he do the same shit at home. The fuck you talking about? That's a part of sex. And Ghost, y'all motherfuckers say but that women fuck for emotional ties. But there's women who fuck for just the dick. Come on now. The fuck? Soulful has a question. Men, so the women you sex, you don't have to like? Ghost, that's a question for you since you brought this up. You don't have to like them. You only want their pussy. That's what you saying. Ghost said as Soulful, nope, we like pussy, not necessarily the woman. We can just like the body you have or certain parts of your body. Oh, mm. How you know when the man like you for more than just the sex? Huh, Ghost? How do you know when the man like you for more than just certain parts of your body and the sex? Answer that shit. Okay? Um, Georgie said, because if you tell me no or have me waiting or I have to keep asking, knowing you be asking and wanting shit, then I'm gonna want to physically fight and see. Georgie, you took it to the physical realm. I know that's right. Okay. Johnny said, I'm too territorial this year. I thought I could do it for a minute, Johnny. When I first came out of my marriage, I was like, fuck this shit. And I didn't have infidelity issues in my marriage. People break up y'all more than infidelities. I never had to worry about my husband cheating on me. Not that I'm saying that I don't think he would have ever cheated because I'm the bomb shit. I just didn't give a fuck about shit like that. I don't worry about other women stepping into my shoe because I know what I'm bringing to the table. And if another woman steps in my shoe, it would have been nothing I could have did about it. The fuck? So I don't worry about shit like that. But, we broke up for other reasons, okay? And so when I came out of my marriage, I was like, fuck this shit. I'm going to try polyamory. But no, baby, I realized I still want my man to myself. I need him by myself. I'm territorial. Amazon 46 Triple D said, honest and real conversations help us to avoid a lot of shit we go through. People tell us who they really are by their actions. That part. Okay? That part. Soulful said, I can't sex you if I don't like you, but that's just me. But that's what makes Ghost comment true, Soulful. So what he said is true. He said that's why men get upset when the women cheat, because women cheat with men that they like. When men cheat, they only cheating because they want to smash the pussy. So what your response is giving his statement facts. The response of facts. Jello said they had the mom on and blatantly said they are lying. Kelly Rowland triggered it. Yes, because Kelly Rowland posted and tagged a bunch of motherfuckers in her, and I loved it. Okay? Okay? Georgie said, why you can't be single if you want new pussy? Do you not understand what the fuck a relationship is? Like, you can legit fuck bitches with nobody having the right to check you. Why not stay single is the question Georgie has for y'all motherfuckers. Why not stay single if you just want to fuck pussies? Georgie also says, so Ghost, you are intentionally making women fall for you so you can fuck them over, since women only have sex with men they are interested in. That's wild. Whoop! You see how Georgie did that? Whoop. Ghost, you better defend yourself. You better defend yourself. It's 9:07, y'all. You know what the fuck. We got to wind down, but Ghost, you better defend yourself. All right. Ghost said the first law of attraction is physical attraction. Once we get that, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Right? At what part do you realize that the man likes you for more than just your body and just your pussy? Okay. Ghost said you may not want cheating from men to be normalized, but let's look at reality. It is normal whether you like it or not. Mm. Y'all ain't shit. Okay. Ain't shit. Ghost said it's normal. Jello said, let me know when you stub your toe so I can hide. Okay, Jello, I will let you know. All right. Ghost Mom said, when I speak, I'm speaking in a general sense. Yes, of course. Ghost also said, when a man calls and texts you asking how you're doing and have you ate today, or just sit on the phone with you, tells you he actually likes you. Really? Good to know. Thank you for that. Because motherfuckers out here in the dating scene need to know when a motherfucker like you, what the signs are. What are the signs? Protagonist said, I'm about to cheat after 35 years of feeling stupid. You know what? Amazon said it's only normal for people who embrace it as such. I love y'all. It is 9:09. Keep running up the comments. I will go back and read the comments, but I got to move to closure. Today was a deep day, y'all. Question and opinions day, aka assholes. It can bring anything to the table. And today we had some deep conversation about how do you mourn a loss of someone that hurt you, that you're still trying to heal from. Right. And we've had several Coffee with Friends members come on here and talk about losses that they've had in their lives where they've walked away and some felt nothing. Some have already forgiven their abusers before they have entered the realm of no return. Okay. But the one thing is that no one can tell you how to feel and how to mourn someone else. That is a personal feeling based on your situation with that person, your relationship with that person, your experiences with that person. right? No one can tell you. There is no right or wrong way to feel about a loss of someone, especially when it's someone that has abused you. Okay, I don't know. We've all expressed, how we have felt when someone has passed on that has abused us, or we just didn't have a good relationship with. Feel how you feel. Work through that shit. Unpack that shit and heal through it. I appreciate you motherfuckers because you bring some real shit to the table sometime. We joke a lot on here, but you bring some real shit to the table sometime. And there are people on here that are really working on unpacking some things. And us as a black community, the generational curses that we pass down unknowingly are dangerous, right? Imagine if we can just capture the ones that we know and work on them shits to stop passing them down to the next generation, right? Understanding and being in touch with our feelings and working through those emotions to the best of our ability. And it's not going to look the same as your friends, as your siblings. You have to do that shit for you, right? And again, I'm not lying when I say I'm currently apologizing to myself for not putting myself first, for not doing the things that I needed to do for myself first, right? Not continuing to work on my healing many, many years ago when I had many opportunities to unpack shit. I kept taking on toxic shit, but no more. So I'm apologizing to myself and I'm feeling how I want to feel and I'm working through those feelings and emotions just like many of you are based on your comments on this show today. All right? And so I appreciate y'all motherfuckers. I just want to say that. I love y'all. All right. Keep showing up here for Coffee with Friends. Link is in my bio. Follow me across all my platforms. Facebook, IG, YouTube, TikTok. All right. You go to YouTube, you hit subscribe, you hit the bell. The bell will let you know when I'm going live, y'all. You never know when I'm going to post up a video. You want your voice to be heard? Let it be heard. Okay? With the sesame place shit, post and tag them motherfuckers. All right? All right? That's a part of helping our black community too. Speak up. Let your voice be heard. Right from behind your seat, from in front of your computer, you could just tag these motherfuckers. Okay? Use social media for other things beyond pranking and joking and putting memes and shit like that. Let our voices be heard. The fuck? All right. Don't forget to give me the hearts on IG, y'all. And don't forget to give me the thumbs up on YouTube. Um, Jello said I was cheated on, and after my divorce, I was only attracted to married men because it was safe. Gave no fucks. Okay, I digress. I don't do that now. That was your pain. Defense mechanism. Protecting yourself. So you thought. And look what you said. You don't do that now. That's why we got to heal. Interior said, I agree, Amazon. I will not be normalizing cheating in my world. Me neither. I'm not fucking normalizing that shit. The fuck? Because if you cheat, we going to cheat together. Because you want to, we snot nose crying together because, baby. The fuck? Ghost said, our roots come from Africa, where one man and multiple wives is the norm. I can't argue with that. That's true. That's true. Okay? The white man brought you out here and made you believe in one man and one woman. I refuse to believe the one good thing master gave us was a Bible with their ways in it. Not for me. That is a whole topic series. And you know who would jump the fuck all over that, Ghost? You ain't lying though. You know who would jump all over that? Yoga Girl side, because she is deep in that African spirituality, in history, right? You ain't lying. It's food for thought. Definitely is food for thought. All right. And there's plenty of people that I know still in the Muslim community that exercise having multiple wives. But the rules to that is you got to be able to afford them motherfuckers. See, some of you motherfuckers don't know the rules. Y'all want to have multiple wives, but you can't take your first significant other out to eat. You could barely feed her, but you want to take your dick out on a stroll and fuck somebody else. See, there's rules to having multiple women. See, if you want to go back, we could talk about the culture, but you got to have the money to be able to take care of these multiple women. It's not just about sticking your dick up in their ass. See, this is where we get it fucked up in the game. When you talk about Africa, where they have multiple wives, they cared for each of those wives equally. Equally. Each of those wives are supposed to have a home to live in, food and finances being provided to them equally. But y'all motherfuckers just want to walk your dicks. Y'all not providing equally. See, y'all forgot that part. Okay? Y'all forgot that part. Got that part. The first law of attraction is physical attraction. Once we get that, that's all that matters. That's from Ghost. Okay? Okay? Our roots come from Africa. I love that. Soulful said, coming from Africa with the background for the culture and everything is fine. But at least they know up front what they are getting into when they get with someone, people hide their intentions. Mm, mm. I hear that, y'all. That's another deep conversation, Ghost. I really want to get into that a little bit more, but I'm not that up to speed on African history the way I need to be up to speed. So I would just be talking based on what I think I know, right? But I would love to have that conversation. So if anybody on here wants to talk about, the African culture in the background and how multiple wives, is what the African culture stands on, right? And then we come to the American civilization and we were taught the one wife and the one husband, right? What is it we want as a black culture? Do we want to go? Do we want to take up this African spirituality? Do we want to deep dive into what our culture truly is? And do we want to partake in that? Or are we comfortable, like Ghost said, with the one thing that we're going to call a good thing that the American civilization has given us is the exclusivity of relationships, marriage, one on one. Okay. Cheryl said, we have animals that have the mental capacity to stay in a monogamous relationship, and humans are supposed to be superior in the kingdom. Baby, you hurt feelings with that one. Oh, you hurt feelings with that one. I'm telling you. Johnny said, but if you have multiple wives, then it's not cheating because they agreed to it. Bam. Exactly. Now, did you ask your girl if you could go out and fuck another pussy before you went and fucked another pussy? That's a good point. Multiple wives is not cheating. Okay? But Ghost, are you saying men are forced to cheat because you know for sure that if you go to your girl and say, I just want to try a new pussy, that she's gonna say no? So it forces y'all to cheat? That's what you saying? Cheryl said the reason in some tribes that is accepted is because of the number of women to men. It's not only in Africa, it's also in other cultures. Yes, and I've heard stories where like the wife, the wife's husband dies and the brother marries her. It's funny because my mother reminded me the other day, y'all. I'm telling you, weird shit be happening in our own families. My mother reminded me the other day that my great grandfather, when his first wife died, he married her sister. He did. And so my grandmother, who I didn't mourn for, was raised by her aunt, which was also her stepmother. That's probably why she was fucked up and mean. The fuck? Weird. Ghost said, I answered Georgie and tagged them. Are all my comments not coming through? I don't know. I read all your comments, I thought, Ghost. I'm just reading a little bit behind you. Um, Ghost said, a lion is an animal and it's one king in the pride and multiple females and fucking them all. Next. Okay, he gonna keep coming, y'all. We gonna have to move that one to Freestyle Friday because it's an interesting argument. It's an interesting argument, but again, the pride understands what's going on. So my question, and hold this thought until Friday. My question is, okay, do you ask permission to go out and fuck the new pussy? Okay? Because if it's understood, then it's not cheating. All right, Ghost? But we're going to talk about that a little bit more. All right. But y'all know this is Coffee with Friends, and I love y'all. Give me the hearts on IG. Give me the thumbs up on YouTube and Facebook. Give me the like. All right. Listen, today is hump day. We made it, y'all. I'm feeling a lot better. Keep that positive energy. Keep that spirit. Keep showing up here to Coffee with Friends and loving up on each other. All right. For a Fit Friends moment, right? I don't know what your goals are this week, but whatever the goals are, hopefully you have written them down or took a mental note of your fitness goals this week. All right. At the top of the week, whether for you that's Sunday or Monday. All right. My goal this week is to make sure I get back into the routine of riding my bike. I already started since Sunday. I've been riding. I rode Sunday. I rode Monday. I rode Tuesday. And I'm gonna fucking ride today. All right. And so I'm back. I'm trying to get back in the groove of things. So today my goal is to I'm going to put it out there to make myself accountable because I always post my ride. Okay. So today I'm going to put myself on the mat for a 30-minute cycling plus arms class, right? That means while I'm on the bike riding, I'm also doing weights at the same time. Okay. Weights on the bike as I'm riding. So I'm going to aim for a 30-minute class. This will be my longest class since recovering from COVID. So wish me well. That is my goal today. Also, I went yesterday and I got my dress fitted, right? So I know for sure, even though yesterday, y'all, I went and I treated myself to blended ice cream. Blended ice cream, look them up on IG. If you live in New Jersey and you don't mind coming to Hackensack, take your ass over to at blended ice cream, okay, on Main Street in Hackensack. I got the strawberry cheesecake, and let me tell you something, baby. It was delicious. All right. Delicious. I am definitely going to visit them again. But I went and got my dress fitted yesterday. And baby, it was enough the alterations cost more than my dress. I was like, what? I thought I got a good price on the dress. And then the alterations was a lot because why? I lost weight since I got my dress, right? And then the top of me is always smaller than my hips and my ass. But the dress is going to look fly, y'all. It's a beautiful dress. All right. And so I cannot eat but so much blended ice cream. So I got to stick to my fitness goals. So whatever your fitness goals are, guys, make sure you are working towards them and you are making yourself accountable, holding yourself accountable. But if you do not accomplish your fitness goal for today, do not beat yourself up. You always got tomorrow. All right. And with that, let me give y'all the vibes that we're going to go out on today. Y'all know.
Even when you feel low, you can still go.
Hey, let me read Ghost comments. Ghost said the ratio of men to women these days is 6 to 9 to 1. Us men are outnumbered by millions, if not billions. Why do you think that is? Because we supposed to have more than one woman. Okay. Ghost also says, I tell women up front, if you're not fucking these women with me, there won't be a relationship. My current woman thinks differently than most women, and we understand what it is. Well, then that's different, Ghost. Y'all have an understanding. That's different. That's not cheating, right? That's not cheating. That's an understanding, and I love it. Whatever works for you, I don't judge shit. Whatever works. You can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no man, I still go. Hey, y'all, go even when it's hard. Go even when you have the hard questions like today. How do I mourn for someone who hurt me? Still fucking go. All right. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. All right. Make sure you are staying in that positive mindset. But even when you feel bad, sit in those feelings. Heal. All right. And with that, y'all, this is Coffee with Friends, and I'm raw to the bone. Tomorrow is Thursday, another motherfucking day of us. All right. Hey, get this message. Gone for now, never forever. And I'm out. Hey. And finally explode everything that you thought you could never do before. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Hey. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no. I still go, go. Peace. Hey. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. Hey, I never answer to no man, I still go.